A simple idea that got its start in a living room 30 years ago has grown to fill a 1,200-seat theater. That idea is great variety, incredible talent, and no one plays more than 2 songs, even if you're the Avett Brothers. In the end, it's about the people. It's about the connection. It's all about the music. Hi everyone, I'm John Tosco. Welcome to my living room and thanks for joining us for our 3rd virtual Tosco Music Party. We're glad to have you as part of our music community tonight. You're about to experience some wonderful talent as we celebrate the healing power of music and how it connects us all. For those of you who might be new to Tosco Music, we've been presenting Tosco Music Parties in Charlotte for more than 30 years and became a nonprofit 20 years ago. Our mission is to present a wide variety of music performances, foster community among listeners and performers, and connect musicians to share and inspire one another. The first 2 virtual TMPs we did as fundraisers for the Charlotte Music Community COVID-19 Relief Fund. With support from so many folks, including some of you who are watching now, those 2 events combined contributed almost $20,000 to that fund. Thank you. We want to keep these virtual TMPs free and accessible for everyone during these COVID times. Each of these virtual events provides a paid performance for all the musicians and gives us an opportunity to come together in a new way while theaters are closed. While most of our community outreach has been put on pause by the pandemic, we're still bringing music to seniors virtually and with some outdoor concerts. We're also continuing to give music scholarships. Tonight, we're asking for your help. As a nonprofit, we rely on support from music lovers like you for all our music programs. If you're able, please consider making a $10 donation per viewer, or paying whatever you might have paid for a ticket in person. A generous donor who wishes to be anonymous is matching contributions dollar for dollar. We've set a goal of raising $25,000 in total to maximize this donation. Please donate at the link on your screen so that it can be doubled by this matching gift. Our love of music unites us, and our commitment to diversity, inclusion, and audience participation is how we put that belief into action. At a typical TMP, we sing a half a dozen sing-alongs with 1,000 people in the audience at the beautiful Night Theater in Charlotte, all standing and singing together with the house band. Tonight, we've included 2 sing-alongs that will be led by Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer to open and close the show. So let's get the party started. Kathy and Marcy are 2-time Grammy Award winners. They've toured worldwide playing guitar, 5-string banjo, ukulele, mandolin, cello, banjo, and more. They play it all and sing wonderful harmonies too. They've performed at hundreds of bluegrass and folk festivals, including at times with Pete Seeger and Tom Paxton. They've also taught at close to 100 music camps worldwide. Some of their past students are Kaki King, Rhiannon Giddens, and me. I had so much fun taking a ukulele class from Marcy several years ago at the Swannanoa Gathering, which is an amazing music camp in the mountains of North Carolina. With a timely message for this strange era, here's Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer.
Hello, Tosco Music Party.
This is Kathy Fink.
And Marcy Marxer.
We're really happy to be here in the great northwest corner of North Carolina. And we're hoping that in the spirit of the music party, you'll all sing along with us on our first song, which is written by our good friend Alice Gerard, title song of one of our albums. It's called Get Up and Do Right. And we'll start off with chorus, and then we'll do it twice so you can sing along. Marcy, kick it off on that cello banjo.
Count it off.
A 1, 2, three. Get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and gonna do wrong. Get up in the morning and you do right all day long. Everybody, get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and gonna do wrong. Get up in the morning and you do right all day long. Well, you wonder why this world is going downhill. Big wigs and politicians lie, cheat and steal to do among the people in the name of freedom. Come on, children, come on down, now. Get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and gonna do wrong. Get up in the morning and you do right all day long. Rocking on that cello banjo. Marcy, you don't need all the cars and toys you think you need. Substitute a little kindliness for all that greed. So a little happiness in your own field. Come on, children, come on, sing with us. Get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and gonna do wrong. Get up in the morning and you do right all day long. Well, there's an old man, he's a-sleeping on a grave. Woman's got cuts and bruises all on her face. There's a little baby child who needs a rescue place. Come on, children, come on, everybody, get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and gonna do wrong. Get up in the morning and you do right all day. One more time, get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and gonna do wrong. Get up in the morning and you do right all day long. Now, now.
Thanks, Kathy and Marcy. That song's going to stay in my head, and I'll still be singing it after the show. We like to showcase acts of all ages at Tosco Music Parties. Our youth act tonight is a family jazz band from Fort Mill, South Carolina. I first discovered them at our monthly open mic at the Evening Muse. Siblings Holland and Lois Majors perform as the minor majors along with their dad, Andy. Holland is 16 and plays piano. Lois is 14 and plays violin and upright bass. Holland and Lois are both homeschooled, and Andy teaches in the Rock Hill, South Carolina School District. This fall, the kids are launching an online music appreciation program for elementary and middle school students. The minor majors compose their own music and also play creative arrangements of jazz standards, like this one.
Thank you, John Tosco, for inviting us to play. It truly is an honor to play for a Tosco Music Party. This song that we shall play for you is an arrangement that we did in a minor key of a Duke Ellington song that we thought fit the pandemic perfectly. This is Don't Get Around Much Anymore. We hope you enjoy.
Thank you, guys. That was some great playing, and it's true for a lot of us that we don't get around much anymore. Thank goodness for virtual music, especially these days. Someone who's making a big difference in Charlotte with daily live streams since the pandemic began is Josh Daniel. In addition to feeding his family, he's raised over $10,000 during the shutdown for Levine Children's Hospital and a local craniofacial charity, which received national press. In recent weeks, Josh had 6 of the top 50 listings on Polestar's new live streaming charts. He also recorded a full-length LP from his front porch entitled Home, which is due out in October.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Tosco Music Party. I wish I could be there with you in person as I've done so many times before. Big thanks to John for putting this on virtually. Since the pandemic, I've been playing on my front porch every day for over 150 days, 2 hours a day, and I wanted to share one of my original songs from those sessions. So Live from My Front Porch is where this one was recorded. Thank you guys for listening, and God bless you.
Well, they line the banks with cotton mills down the river too. Last spring it rained like hell, foot of the avenue. There's a tombstone in the valley where the granite finally fell, and the summer sun was hotter than a honeymoon hotel. Well, the lights may be out, but the band ain't through. You got your red dress on, but it feels brand new. Well, I ain't ready to die, baby, neither are you. So let's go out dancing on the streets of Waterloo. There's a congressman in the Driscoll Lounge, ringing with sweat, talking about all those headlights in a big city desert. This might be our darkest hour. There's no time to take the rain. Come into this world unprepared, and we go out the same damn. Well, the lights may be out, but the band ain't through. You got your red dress on, 'cause it feels brand new. I ain't ready to die, oh baby, neither are you. So let's go out dancing on the streets of Waterloo. Well, the lights may be out, but the band ain't through. You got your red dress on, 'cause it feels brand new. I ain't ready to die, but baby, neither are you. So let's go out dancing on the streets of Waterloo. Why you and I stay when everything's Our friends moved away, but you're still shining like a diamond, like a diamond someday. Like a diamond someday. Well, the lights may be out, but the band ain't through. You got your red dress on, but it feels brand new. I ain't ready to die, baby, neither are you. Let's go out dancing on the streets of Waterloo.
Josh, I love how you use that loop pedal. Congrats on all you've done, and keep it up. You know, I've had the pleasure of playing with our next artist several times, Charlotte's own Persona Bell. She gave a showstopper performance at last year's Beatles tribute. Persona is now collaborating with other local artists on a jazz project and working on her first full album with her band. She's also in the process of planning her second Whitney Houston tribute show in Columbia, South Carolina.
Hello everyone, I'm Persona Bell, and I'm here today so excited to be part of the Tosco Music Party's third virtual show. I'm going to sing a song for you today called Wake, Work, Repeat, and it's about how everyone is coping with quarantine because of COVID-19. I have so many friends and families who are struggling with different aspects of being stuck at home. So working from home, losing our jobs, not being able to go to work, or having to go to work and wear a mask all the time and struggling to breathe each day. Our elderly people who are at high risk. All of these things are making 2020 so taxing. And so I wrote this song, and I hope that you'll really enjoy it.
It's been long nights awake, writing notes, calculating, trying to build something for us to take along, take it with us on this dry, cold life. Every strum of my guitar, belting harmonies from far. Deep within there's a magnificent display of a dream, oh, of a dream I plan to make real. 'Cause there's a whole new space for us to grow and never look back. I'll take up my pen and try it again before the day ends. And every day I wake, work, and repeat. And every hour I think I don't need no sleep. And every second I watch the clock tick my time away, my time away. Composing odes of joy to celebrate and deploy. There's always someone whose heart's been destroyed. I take my time and I paint to redefine the storyline. to grow and never look back. I'll take up my pen and try it again before the day ends. And every day I wake, work, and repeat, and every hour I think I don't need no sleep, and every second I watch the clock tick my time away. Tick tock, go the hands on the clock. I'm working so hard, but there's no time to stop. I'll be ready. I'ma be ready to show what I've got. Every day I wake, work, repeat, and every hour I think I don't need no sleep, and every second I watch the clock tick my time away. My time away.
Thank you, Persona. These are challenging times, and the ability to make music from it is a powerful gift. Rolling Stone has called John Gorka the leading singer-songwriter of the new folk movement. John is a world-renowned singer-songwriter who's originally from New Jersey and now lives in Minnesota. He's played Austin City Limits and Mountain Stage and has 11 critically acclaimed albums. Windham Hill also released a collection of John's greatest hits called Pure John Gorka. John's songs are moving and full of meaning with melodies that stay with you. In 2010, he released an album with his friends Lucy Kaplansky and Eliza Gilkison under the name Red Horse. Many well-known artists have recorded and performed John's songs, including Mary Chapin Carpenter and Nancy Griffith. When Tosco Music Parties began, we regularly sang his songs in my living room, and I've wanted to have him at a TMP ever since.
This is a song for the Tosco Music Party. This is a song called Riverside, and my name is John. Time is a river with no riverside. Space, a sea that has no tide on. Can't get across, no, it's too wide. If you have loved, then you have cried. We are dust that was made in stars. Now we roll off to work in cars. When we were young, we'd spill our dreams in bars. Now we clean up the mess. A little bit of thought can make a lot of sense, 'cause every little day can make a difference. Yes, I'm speaking in the present tense, where my faults and seams wear through. I can be more than a little dance. You're gonna get splinters if you ride that fence. Still I like the way the river bends when it turns back to you. We called it gravy, never called it sauce. You better learn something if love gets lost, like how hard the hurt, how high the cost, how all smooth goes to run. Time is a river with no riverside. Space a sea that has no tide. Oh, can't get across, no, it's too wide. If you have loved, then you have cried.
One of the wonderful things about TMPs is how they make connections. Our audience has grown over the years by word of mouth from one audience member to another, and that's also often the way performers get connected to TMP, when musicians refer their peers. And that's how I was introduced to Isaac and Marcella. A duo on stage and off, Isaac and Marcella met in Nashville and started playing music together before getting married and having a daughter. Marcella is originally from Bogota, Colombia, and has spent most of her music career abroad, touring and living in Asia for almost 10 years before coming to the United States. Both Marcella and Isaac have albums available online. She's known for mastery and versatility in many styles, Latin American music, and much more. Isaac is originally from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he's known for his prowess on the mandolin. He's making a name for himself with his adaptation of various styles of jazz and Latin music on that instrument, including gypsy jazz and salsa.
We are so happy to be here with you today. We want to say thank you to John Tosco for having us, for all the support that he gives to musicians. We're so excited to be part of the Tosco Music Party, and we're going to perform a song for you called Obsesión. Y dice así. Por alto está el cielo en el mundo, por hondo que sea el mar profundo. No habrá una barrera en el mundo, ese amor profundo no rompa por ti. Amor es el pan de la vida, amor es la copa divina. Amor es un algo sin nombre que obsesiona al hombre por una mujer. Yo estoy obsesionada contigo, el mundo es testigo de mi frenesí. Por más que se oponga el destino, tú serás para mí. Y es que por alto está el cielo en el mundo, por hondo que sea el mar profundo. No habrá una barrera en el mundo que este amor profundo no rompa por ti. profundo que sea el mar profundo. No habrá una barrera en el mundo que ese amor profundo no rompa por ti. No habrá una barrera en el mundo que ese amor profundo no rompa por ti. No habrá una barrera en el mundo, este amor profundo no rompa por ti. Nadie que a mí me aparte ni que a mí me aleje de ti, que se interponga en lo que yo siento por ti. Es una obsesión que llevo dentro, un calorcito, calorcito que yo estoy sintiendo ahí. Ese amor profundo no rompa por ti.
Wasn't that cool? Usually a singer is accompanied by piano or guitar, but that was a different instrumentation. And I love Latin music. And I love finding these artists and musical cultures to share with you. It gives me joy to bring them together on one stage or in one show like we're doing tonight. I don't know about you, but staying home so much during this pandemic has me craving something new. At every TMP, there's something for everyone. But people often tell us that one of the things they love most about TMP is how it introduces them to new music and helps them discover musical genres. We like to introduce you to artists that maybe get you out of your musical rut or comfort zone, and to give a platform to musicians who might not have reached you otherwise. TMP is one of the most equitable and eclectic stages in Charlotte and always offers a surprise. You never know what you're going to get. We have a couple of blues artists tonight, but they're totally different from each other. Reverend Robert B. Jones Sr. is a remarkable musician, songwriter, and music educator from Detroit with an encyclopedic knowledge of the history of African American folk music. He's been performing for more than 30 years throughout the United States, Canada, and Europe, and also teaches blues guitar courses on truefire.com. He's recorded 6 albums of original and traditional songs, including one that features his tribute to Leadbelly, taking listeners back in time with the songs of that master 12-string guitarist. An authentic storyteller, Robert's strong voice and music is grounded not only in the blues, but in ethics, social justice, community, and family.
John, thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this wonderful music series. I know that when I was a kid, I grew up listening to music from North Carolina, the likes of Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee, Sonny Terry on harmonica and Brownie on guitar. My grandmother brought home that record and played it over and over again, and that record changed my life. Eventually, I got myself a harmonica and started trying to play along with Sonny, and eventually I got myself a guitar from a pawn shop and started trying to play along with Brownie. Before I knew it, I was trying to play. Gone but not forgotten. My baby and me, we never used to fight. Used to love, hug, and kiss at night. I I came home one morning and she had gone away. Ever since she went away, Lord, no, my heart does nothing but ache. Her address is unknown, Lord, blues to the state. Well, she gone but not forgotten, tell you the reason why. She had the kind of love that would satisfy. She had love like the ocean rolling, comes in with the tide. Well, I hope, Lord, I hope there comes a day, let her love roll by my way. Explain to me herself the reason why she left. Not forgotten, tell you the reason why. She had the kind of love that would satisfy. She had love like the ocean rolling, comes in with the tide. Well, I hope, Lord, I hope there comes a day she let her love roll by my way, and explain me herself the reason why she left.
Tosco Music celebrates the power of music to bring people together. For 30 years, Tosco Music has been building community through music in Charlotte, sharing a broad range of music and engaging audiences 5 times a year with Tosco Music Parties and our hallmark sing-alongs. What started in John Tosco's living room has evolved over 3 decades into a nonprofit organization whose community outreach and impact have a deeply rooted history in Charlotte. Tosco Music outreach programs extend live music further into the community, supporting musicians with music scholarships and increasing access to live music for many who aren't able to attend the music parties. We bring the joy of live music into the community at senior centers, faith communities, libraries, and recreation centers, and nurture youth and emerging talent with performance opportunities like our monthly Tosco Open Mic. With TMPs and outreach programs combined, Tosco Music provides more than 12,000 unique live music experiences each year for musicians, audiences, and volunteers. Tosco Music brings people together through music to build a stronger community in Charlotte. Partner with us, and we can share more music together.
I love the 231-acre campus here at Aldersgate. It was one of the deciding factors for me for choosing Aldersgate.
What I find very special about living on 231 acres is the beauty of this place. Larry and I love to hike, and there are a lot of big, beautiful trees here that provide shade. We just love to get out and walk around the property.
We love to walk. We walk 2 to 3 times a day.
2 to 3 miles a day. You could say it lifts your spirit.
We're grateful to Aldersgate and all of our sponsors, and all of you who have donated so far tonight. If you haven't already, please make a donation for whatever amount you're able to at the link on your screen. Even if you can make just a $10 donation, your gift will be doubled, and your support will help us continue our programs. Thanks for your help. Mark and Maggie O'Connor have lived in Charlotte since 2016 when the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra named Mark their first artist in residence. They've since performed at several TMPs and have become very active in the Charlotte community. Mark has won national titles on fiddle, bluegrass guitar, and mandolin over a 40-year career, playing and composing in a variety of styles, including bluegrass, jazz, and classical. He's also won CMA's Musician of the Year 6 years in a row. Mark and Maggie perform with their family as the O'Connor Band, whose debut album, Coming Home, won a Grammy for Best Bluegrass Album in 2017. You can catch their weekly streaming show online called Mondays with Mark and Maggie O'Connor.
This is Mark O'Connor coming to you from Charlotte. Maggie and I are going to do a Stevie Wonder song that we've reimagined in our folk and Americana style. We want to thank John and the Tosco Music family for supporting the musical arts, artists, venues, and organizations to keep us going through these trying times for our country.
Good morning or evening, friend. Here's your friend, the announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking men of the heart. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If love gives you treasure, then you'll hear me when I say that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round,
Thanks, Mark and Maggie. That's a perfect song for these times. David Jacob Strain is a singer-songwriter from Oregon and a fierce slide guitar player. He began playing as a teenager on street corners and at farmers markets, and saved up to buy his first steel guitar. He performed at festivals across the country before he dropped out of Stanford to play full-time, often billed as a blues prodigy. On the road, he shared the stage with Boz Scaggs, the Doobie Brothers, Taj Mahal, and Bob Weir. I first met him at a house concert in Charlotte, and later got to know him from taking his slide guitar class at the Swannanoa Gathering. I've wanted to share his music with TMP fans for a while now, and I'm so glad he could play for us tonight.
Hello, this is David Jacob Strain here, saying hi to my friends at Tosco Music Parties. I wish I could be there with you in Charlotte, but I'm here on my porch in Eugene, Oregon. Got a little music to share for you though.
Taking 22 rappers to the neon lights. Yeah, I'm up on the mountain. Nobody knows my name. He said nobody told us to live this way. We can love in the fields at the bank of day. On the prison towers in the land of the free. Me, I'm up on the mountain. Nobody knows my. Up on the mountain. Nobody knows my. Break it down. See you soon.
Thanks, David. I love that slide guitar. K3 is Kelsey D. Waller, Karen Poole, and Keandra Davis. Separately, they're songwriters, producers, and musicians recording their own music. After singing backup vocals together over the years for other performers, they formed K3 as a vocal trio in 2018, driven by their shared love of R&B, gospel, and jazz. The group had their debut performance at a Tosco Music Party at Night Theater. Their voices blend beautifully, and I can't help but smile every time I listen to their rich harmonies.
Hey guys! I'm Karen.
And I'm Kelsey.
And I am Keandra. And we are K3.
K3. You know how hard it is to get out nowadays, how hard it is to see smiles on faces because everybody's wearing masks and everything. So guys, we have something very special for you all. We're going to be singing How Deep Is Your Love by who?
The Bee Gees. In the style of PJ Morton because I just love it. PJ is amazing. And we also want to shout out John Tosco for allowing us the third time to sing at one of his events. Even though we can't all be together, we're so grateful that you asked us. We love singing. So.
Thank you.
Oh, your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. In the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. Then you come to me on the summer breeze, keep me warm in your loving, softly leaving. It's me you need to show. How deep is your love? It's your love. How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I can fool you, but you know deep down inside I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? It's your love. How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. It's your love. How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. It's your love. How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Thank you guys. Enjoy it. Love y'all.
I just love their voices together. It's also cool how young artists are discovering these old songs and making them their own. That also happens each year at our annual Beatles tribute, which is part of FabFest, Charlotte's Beatles Festival. We had such a great time last year with 3 days of live music, guest speakers, activities, and memorabilia. We're already planning the next one for June 2021, so join us if you can. It's my favorite event of the year. Joe Robinson is a self-taught guitar virtuoso from Down Under who won Australia's Got Talent when he was 16. He's earned a reputation as one of the world's greatest guitar players, has already toured the world, and he's only 29. He's performed or recorded with Emmylou Harris, Vince Gill, and Kenny Rogers. Joe's latest critically acclaimed album is called Undertones. He was voted Best New Talent in a Guitar Player Readers Poll, and the magazine also named him one of 10 mind-blowing young guitarists. You're about to see why.
Well, hi everybody, this is Joe Robinson, and I'm really stoked to be a part of this Tosco Music Party stream today. Thanks very much for including me, and I'd like to play a new song for you. This is an unreleased piece of music that will be on my next album. It's called The Prize, and I hope you enjoy it. I had a one-way conversation with me, myself, and I about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why. To get to where we're going, it's a clouded compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Maybe I've been distracted, quite possibly you're right. This big old bright and shiny world has kept me up at night. We all know that price tag shouldn't come as no surprise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some a stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. Where does all this leave me? I can't really say I know. I got more questions than answers, quite a ways to go. Can't let that deter me. This I realize. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some a stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. I had a one-way conversation with me, myself, and I about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why. To get to where we're going, it's a clouded compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize.
Man, that was some hot picking. Joe Robinson has several courses on truefire.com and his own educational platform, joes12.com, which is a 12-week course with guest mentors Tommy Emmanuel, Steve Vai, Eric Johnson, Robin Ford, and more. Check it out. Christy Lynnae is a singer-songwriter and renowned fingerstyle guitarist with over 1 million plays on YouTube. She was named Acoustic Guitarist of the Year last year by Music Radar magazine in the UK, and she won the International Fingerstyle Guitar Championship in 2017. She's released 5 albums and is currently working on a solo album in addition to collaborative tracks with Tommy Emmanuel, Phil Keaggy, and Lawrence Juber. Christy was featured last month from Los Angeles on the Grammy Museum's virtual program. She played at a TMP 9 years ago, and I'm so happy to have her back.
Greetings, Tosco Music Party. I'm Christy Lynnae. I just wanted to take a moment and send a lot of love and light to all of you. It's been a really crazy time in the world, and we are all in this together. And I'm so thankful to have a chance to be able to share music still through the virtual platform. Technology has really been ramping up, and it's absolutely incredible. So thank you so much to John Tosco and the Tosco Music Party for having me. And I want to share this new song with you called Possibilities. It's my instrumental interpretation of the journey that we're on. It's filled with hope and energy to hopefully touch your heart with a little bit of love, because we all sure need a little extra love right now. Thank you for listening. I'm Christy Lynnae. Please check out ChristyLynnae.com or find me on all the social media if you'd like to stay in touch. And I hope you enjoy the music. Thanks, Tosco Music Party. Cheers.
That's Christy Lynnae, everyone. Just beautiful. Can you imagine being a music student and getting to learn from Christy Lynnae in person? That's exactly what happened to scholarship winner Jessie Lang when she attended the Swannanoa gathering last year. When you support Tosco Music, you help make that kind of experience possible. Each year, Tosco Music awards multiple scholarships, including the Jacob Titus Youth Music Scholarship that provides flexible funding for everything from music lessons and camps to instruments and repairs. If you know a young person who is passionate about music and could benefit from this support, visit toscomusic.org for all the details. Thank you for helping us nurture young talent. Livingston Taylor was born in Boston and raised in North Carolina. Before COVID, he maintained a busy concert schedule touring internationally. He's shared the stage with Joni Mitchell, Linda Ronstadt, Fleetwood Mac, and Jimmy Buffett. Livingston is a full professor at Berklee College of Music, where he has taught a stage performance course since 1989. His former students include Charlie Puth and Gavin DeGraw. A documentary film entitled Livingston Taylor, Life is Good was released in 2018 at national and international film festivals. Last year, Livingston released 50 Years of Livingston Taylor Live, a career-spanning box set which includes never-before-released material from his personal archives. I first met Livingston when he performed at a TMP in 2010. He's a consummate entertainer, and I've been lucky enough to see his live concerts several times. Ladies and gentlemen, Livingston Taylor.
Hello, Livingston Taylor here. Tosco Music Party. Tosco Music Party. I'm so glad to be here, glad to be with this amazing lineup of musicians, friends of mine. Just terrific that I get to be with you. All right, you've been listening to them. Can't wait to throw a piece of me into this mix. Would you mind if I walked in your shoes? Would you mind if I found out what you need? If I could feel your heart, could we find a place to start? Or could we find a way to be in peace? Would you mind if I looked through your eyes? Could I learn who you want to be? If I could see your light, would I be so sure that I was right? Could we shake truth out of these trees? No more angry words, no more revolution. If I'm not the problem, there can be no solution. Can I be better than I am? Can I find a way to bite my tongue and believe I'll be okay with what I am today and leave tomorrow, oh that beautiful tomorrow, tomorrow with enough for everyone. Can we get along? Can we get along?
Thanks, Liv. We're going to close the show with another sing-along from Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer, who started us off tonight. Since COVID, we've really missed visiting retirement centers for the senior sing-alongs that Tosco Music has been doing for decades. But we found we're still able to do some virtually and a few outdoors socially distanced. This next song is a favorite that we perform regularly. Kathy and Marcy have a wonderful version, and I hope you'll sing along.
Times are hard right now. Let's sing about love.
Excellent. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. E is very, very extraordinary. Even more than anyone their hands in gloves. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a children's game for two.
Thanks, Kathy and Marcy, and thanks to all of our performers. I'm so grateful to all of you out there for tuning in, singing along, and supporting these virtual gatherings. Thank you to everyone who has given tonight. If you enjoyed this music experience and are able to contribute to help keep these virtual TMPs free for everyone, please make a donation at the link on your screen. Every little bit helps. Tosco Music is a non-profit organization, and all donations are tax deductible. Your gift will be matched dollar for dollar. Thanks for helping us reach our goal. Stay safe, take care, and we hope to see you in the theater again soon.